Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
Lowry? What's going on, friend? Oh, that was just... I was trying to read that. I didn't know how to. You're late. By late, you mean not exactly first? Welcome, both of you. We got some Vito sauce. We got some Vito sauce. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope this works. Road design. All right, first I gotta reset my thing here because I was calcing ahead quite a bit. Just looking at Flan, all of a sudden, like, oh my god, my level 57 Tyrantrum is popping off. All right, and let's make sure that the offline sauce makes sense online because it is not exactly a who's who of Vito goats. Tell me if you've seen this combination of 6 before. Ape for sure. Gastrodon, Crocodile, Orbeetle, Tyrantrum, Nidoking. Does that look like a winning 6 to you guys? Because it does to me. Vile, wow, a Vile. Love it. Take the roads out of Lowry, but you can't take the Lowry out of the roads. All right. I think this is going to be one of those lines where I think I cooked, and then y'all are going to watch it and be like, what the hell are you smoking? But we'll find out. The plan is to leave Gastrodon and just tank a Psychic. And hit a fatty mud shot for 20%. Then we should still be Psychic afterwards. Potentially not on crit drop. But like, you know, that's life. It's possible that I'm better off using a different speed drop Pokemon. I wish I could lead Centiskorch, but it doesn't do the speed drop part. I could do Gliscor, but that doesn't really bait any safer. So, it's just 10% on Psychic, right? Some of these other moves are... Thank you for all this Pokédex information. Psychic. Go 10%. Okay. Alright, so we go Gastrodon, we hit a Mud Shot, he's -1 speed. Unfortunately, my Crook speed ties it at -1, so we candy to 49. And now Crook outspeeds and kills with Crunch. We're full HP, or rather, we're a chosen HP, and so we can choose to be at 134 and be dead to Mach Punch from Growling. Won't be dead to Crobat at 134. The other thing that's faster than me is Swellow, and Swellow will not have kill at 134 by just a few HP. Faulty! Welcome in, Beast. So that means we get Tyrantrum on not Boomburst, which was the goal. We go there, we use a Citrus, Might be to double crit here. I'm definitely dead to double crit. I should say might be. Definitely dead to double crit, but never dead to either single crit. We're dead to some double crits, so that's pretty fictional. And should, this is the part where it could be imperfect, should finish above 25% and get ourselves the next slow kill, which is going to be Crawdaunt. And we won't have our berry for sure, so the most likely thing is going to be Crabhammer or Close Combat. Oh, please tell me I cooked a freaking 7-mon line again. Sure looks like it. Right, I said I bait Breloom, and then I didn't kill Breloom. I bait Breloom, I go Orbeetle. Orbeetle kills Breloom in 2 shots. I think this is a 7-mon line again, like a fool. That's not the first time I've done that offline. Yep. Huge. Alright, we don't have a plan. Crap. Yeah. Well, no, even worse, I literally just didn't put the 7th mon up there. Baldy loves the dino. Keep waiting for him to hit the Flannery button. You want me to pause? Well, crap. I thought I cooked. I had a Crobat Ape chain kill. That was the plan. Could I do it anyway? I don't think so. Croak can't stay on the field for 2 turns. Alright, what has to happen? It's the stupid Zam. 2-slotting the Zam ruins everything. So I think I have to just risk raw crit turn 1. Game corner, Sawk absolutely blast this Aggron. That is true. Confirmed truth. Dylan all down. Yeah, Claudette actually did it first, is true. Very true. Show some damn respect. Oh yeah, we're putting it up. We'll watch it. Let the people know. Let the people know, Claudette. -1 citrus, by the way. Tell me, what was the point of the citrus, Clotted? But huge data. And by the way, on PB nonetheless. Amazing work. The Chosen Sock. Excellent title as well. All right, so this is awful now because I don't think I have a lead that consistently baits a second Mon, and without consistently baiting a second Mon, Tyrantrum is just dead to 1 crit. I don't think he was dead to crit, actually. It was about sending a message. Yeah. Okay. Well, crap. And let's look one more time at this table that I'm delaying. Murkrow. Would Murkrow even get Sucker Punch? It would. Okay, so this is Murkrow Stunky, who is the reason I'm not pulling. And then none of these other bozos will do the job. Okay. And Stunky's a guaranteed encounter at Underpass, so I don't even want it. The other person in Flan Split. Real. Real. Okay. What else can I do? All right, let's go back to Orbeetle leads. So Orbeetle is the Pokemon I have that is risking the fewest crits on lead. Gliscor is the other one, but Gliscor has the 2-slot problem. Right? So this would be totally fraudulent. This would be Orbeetle Bug Buzz with Citrus, hope for Charge Beam, which is less likely, or like low roll. Get Crawdon in on Shadow Ball. Don't get dropped. Oh yeah, the not get dropped part. That's why it sucks. Three encounters after this fight, oh boy, oh soy, it's true. And lots of people, yeah, I mean, this is a long split, so it's easy to get stuck here. And yeah, the 1DR is everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, like Desert, and then like 113 to Gauntlet is 1, and then there's like, I guess you might even say Desert 113 is 1, and then like, or to Vito is 1, and then through Maxie's another, and then Flan itself. It's a long one. But I think it's one of the best in the game, so it doesn't get the same hate that, say, whatchamacallit does. Like Tate and Liza split. Okay, because I don't think Desert by itself qualifies as a split. So you'd have to say like, I think like to me it's Vito split, right? You go win straights to Vito as a split, then you level up. I mean, literally you level up. So yeah, that's a split. Then you get to Maxi, that's a split. Gauntlet isn't enough by itself. All right, so what if we can't do Scorch by itself. So Scorch would need to be accompanied by a dark type, and the dark type would be Crawdaunt. And then Crawdaunt can bait triple random Breloom. And has to be Muscle Band. Okay. And then Crawdaunt. Or then we have Breloom. So this is going to be the same problem, right? Because this is the Breloom line into Tyrantrum, get Crawdaunt, go Egg. And then we have to beat. So let's think about that. So the only way this version of the line works is if I use Tyrantrum like it's an Arcanine, which it isn't. It does not have the special bulk. And I somehow take Brave Bird, Boom Burst, and then 2 attacks or 1 attack and Nasty Plot to get a Rock Tomb up on this Crobat. And then once Rock Tomb is up, Ape switches in, but it can't switch in anyway on a Sludge Bomb. And nothing in this party baits not Sludge Bomb. TNL Split is just evil. I beat VR Ice Room Puzzle Split. Huge. 5 months when everyone else is playing Platinum Kaizo. Ooh, looks like Cheese is about to go in. What about Flip Turn? Scale. Oh, I don't have a scale anyway, right? I still don't have a scale? Wouldn't matter if I did. Freaking 2-slot this. the answer is I don't. Unless I'm gonna do exactly this. Which hypothetically... No, not without speed control. Surely this doesn't change it +2. Nope, still overlap. Gosh darn Giga Drain. Well, if I pivot enough, all right, hold on. Let's look a little more at this. Can I manufacture it without Nidoking? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's the extra here? Crawdon. So same lead. Bait Breloom. We probably wouldn't. Do I pre-damage Crook? I think I still do. Oh, it doesn't work anyway. I don't deal enough damage. Crocodile. Can I deal more damage with something else? Can I Rock Smash? I don't have Rock Tomb. Lack of Rock Tomb has been a problem a bunch of times. Okay, I could Rock Smash and drop this to -1 defense. What would that accomplish? Nothing, because Ape still doesn't kill. And he's Giga Draining kind of sort of twice, right? Oh, -1 defense, that's why, right? Okay. So if I deal... $46 and he goes +2. $46 and 54 just kills. It doesn't work. With recovery. Right, that's like an exact range. Crap. No one told me! Holy Turtonator.
This is just double random. That was like worst case scenario. That was arguably worse than Turtonator just dying there.
Was that just like turn 2?
I don't know what to do, bro. Well, it's not Poltergeist, we know that. Okay, Lily usually lives. Usually is a strong word. Usually is, okay, what's our best odds? No, Turtonator does not get the Protect spell. Turtonator does not get the protect spell, I fear. I have flinch chance on Marowak, right? So if I go Lily, it's 50-50 Flare Blitz, and then I could also flinch. Lily dies, yeah. How likely is Costa to live Boomerang? Obviously it's dead to Solar Beam, but if he clicks Boomerang here...
Instant probably takes
Boomerang
random
probably
non-crit.
super fists me. 93 on the max roll.
What is this, Entei Marrow?
I mean, if it's Sacred Fire plus Boomerang, I could live.
Full HP? Full
Sacred
HP
Fire
Marrow.
or E-Speed plus Boomerang, I have a chance to live. I think this is Costa.
This is exactly
Although
what my builder looks like too.
If Entei kills me with Solar Beam, then Marowak goes next. I think it's Costa, though. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. If this is Solar Beam and then Costa dies, and then,
I still think that Ensign's the best play. I'm sure he won't because it's starter.
takes a Boomerang,
But Ensign lives
that could be
probably
Joe.
even Solar Beam for non-crit. Not Solar Beam, Stone Edge non-crit.
I think we gotta send it.
But he gets lucky here, right?
The other baller play would be go Incineroar and get the Intim, but that's way too baller, bro. That's way too baller. Just flinch right here one time and no Solar Beam, and we're on good terms. Flannery. That was also a low roll on the first rock slide. That could be bad too.
That's not a low roll. That's an average roll. Come on.
You're back just in time.
He's yellow. His low roll is 46%.
There's a 3 HP Turtonator on the screen baiting double random move. Yes, we are steering. Okay. That's bad, though. If it's Boomerang, I just die. I could flinch. That didn't kill. Fuck me, man. Really?
Brutal. No, yeah, unless he had an item, which he didn't on purpose for Poltergeist, I'm sure. Like, it's rough, because you're playing for Marowak to be controlled, and then it's still not. I feel that.
Guy now. We're going to see Talon, kind of annoying, we're going to see Talonflame and...
Because Talonflame might have random move, too.
At the same time. No, I kind of can't go Mudkip, right? Because then Talonflame's...
I think this might be Incineroar.
Oh, this is... I guess I could just fake out with Incin, right?
Yeah.
Is that good,
fake out KO, the inner focus guy, and then Tyrantrum just KOs Marowak.
Could just kill Entei. It doesn't matter that his inner focus. It still just kills it.
I presume there's 2 left, Incin and Talonflame.
But, like, then what?
So if Incin, Talonflame... Oh, Incin fakes you out. It sets up Tailwind. I guess fake out Tailwind means you can get in Mudkip.
And I let...
And then you detect Mudkip. You KO Talonflame from full with -1 Rock Slide.
I'm dead to exactly 1 roll of Stone Edge crit.
Should be fine.
With Incin.
I think he has this guaranteed. Hard to find, but I think he has it guaranteed.
To Mudkip. And then I could protect next turn.
Unless I'm missing a mon. No, Charizard and Salazzle have to be dead.
Or I could just go Lily and bait.
So what I'm talking through is the worst case.
Then I could fake out. I could fake out enemy Talonflame next turn, but then I have to take a fake out somewhere, which is bad.
also. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
I think I go Ensign here. Oh, that Stone Edge crit hits like a bus, though. I probably can't get Ensign back in, which is kind of part of the plan.
Make a
I
new
do have
plan,
sixes on
beast.
Ensign.
Maybe I'm missing something, though. I think you'll find
What if
it.
I didn't kill... Oh, what if I just... Who's on which slot? What if I just go here and protect and I just kill one? What if I just go Mudkip, protect, and just kill Entei? And then I get Talon in on that slot? Okay, yeah. No, that's not Talon, that's Ensign. Yeah, that's also a problem. Two Ensigns staring at each other. It'll happen. Fuck. Yeah, Mudkip still baits Incineroar, right? Like, it's just dead to it. Surely it's just dead to Lariat, right?
I don't want to
And
backseat him.
Bro's faster than me. Yeah, of
I don't
course.
want to backseat our guy. I think he'll find it.
Oh, wait. If I go Mudkip and I just fast kill Marowak, leave Entei alive, I get random move Entei, right? Yeah, I can't. So I can't do that either. What if I go Lily into Ensign? On Sacred Fire. Kill Marowak. Tyrantrum baits Talonflame. Talonflame randomly targets Ensign. That's bad.
He doesn't see the Tailwind.
Because I have no switch there because Costa's dead.
You gotta see the status moves, people.
Man. Oh, I guess Talon would Tailwind there, right? No.
There he
Bro's
is.
faster than me. Motherfucker, man.
And then he's got Fake Out.
I think I have to go Ensign and Parting Shot, and that's kind of my play here.
What?
Yeah. It's Parting Shots and kill Entei. That's so ass that I didn't kill Entei there, man. That's crazy.
Do not leave the Entei up and let its Stone Edge crit your Incineroar,
that's
please.
so crazy ass.
Please.
I guess I got to scaled attack.
Don't do it. Just fake out the Entei. Please.
All right, we go Ensign here. Okay, Entei randomly targets. Oh, this is still so ass, man. We just want to kill Marrow with Rock Tomb here, right? We fast kill it with Rock Tomb. And we Parting Shot Entei. Okay, yeah.
I am like hovering over his chat.
Really bad if
I
get
don't know
crit
whether or
on
not.
either slot.
I think it's wrong to backseat here. I think he's got to find his way out.
We could.
And it's still pretty likely to work, right?
It's
This isn't a
probably
throw.
not better to just fake out Rock Tomb. Like, that's also a play, but then I get Talonflame Ensign, and I get dropped, and then, like, Ensign fakes out one of us, and then we just might lose from there. Yeah. Okay, I slow parting shot you, and I kill you with Tomb. Oh, what if I slid here? No, because Tyrantrum's faster than Ensign. I wouldn't get the parting shot off. Yeah, if I got the parting shot off and then I slid, that'd be sick. Cheers, Cherry, cheers. Have a good night. Okay, yeah, we click these buttons here. We see what Entei does. Incineroar's dead to one roll of crit. It is what it is.
Oh, it's dead at one roll of crit. Oh, this is fine.
That's good if it doesn't crit. That's really good. That's amazing.
Holy
That's best
Incineroar.
case.
Sometimes
Okay,
I
that's what I was
forget what a
hoping for.
cheer this Pokemon is, that it just
Self-parting
doesn't
shot.
die to
Fast
Entei
T-Rex?
Stone Edge.
Yeah, it's jolly.
Insane.
Okay, this is good.
I still don't understand why double kill is a
I think we
problem.
just win from here. 'Cause we can just go
Maybe Mudkip isn't dead to Incineroar, but surely it is.
Costa for the rest of the run kind of sucks, but I do have Vespi, who's a good protector, and I have Mudkip now, so.
Flannery Ensign,
Okay, we go to Mudkip.
Mudkip level 47.
Tyrantrum just baits an outspeed from Talonflame, so.
Unless he's like above 31 defense natural IVs, he's dead to Lariat. So no, I think Mudkip was the guy there. Huge Sceptile name.
Okay. We're good. It's easy, Nick Battles. Damn.
Okay. And then Incineroar's a bum. So he's got that. Dude, he streams a lot. He streams a lot, no question. The problem with this version of events is that it doesn't leave any room for crits, and if Crobat gets boosted up and I don't lower its speed, I lose. That's a pretty important situation to avoid. Starmie's not better. What do I do? What do I do? All my minus speed guys. Everything that does an okay job of living Alakazam either can't lower speed or is slower at -1 speed. That is the problem. So maybe it's just level up Maractus, but then I'm just crit to wipe turn 1. Well, it's not crit. It's 60% crit. What's that? 1 in 16 times 6 out of 10. 6 out of 160. 3 out of 1. What is that? 6 out of 160. 3 out of 80. I posted by Norman Line in Imperium Discord, and legit 4 people asked why I had a 1 HP burn mon in my party. I mean, should I understand why naturally? I know very little about Imperium. I only know Run&Bun, Lowry. We don't have a normal type, so we can't do any stalling. Just a planned sack. Got it. I've done that. I'm also not familiar with having whatchamacallit. Having mons that can be I'm not used to being able to pre-damage and status for a gym battle. Alright, so what if we just lead Maractus? And go Sucker Punch. Twice. And then get Crobat second, always? Not always. We can pre-damage for it to be always, though. We can, right? Yeah, we can pre-damage to 91%. I don't think that's smart. Ooh, I could pre-status. Because then pre-status Citrus. Okay. So I can't pre-toxic yet because I haven't technically taken 113. I could can I even pre-burn? No. So I could pre-poison plus Citrus. But if I do that, how do I don't do quite enough with Sucker Punch plus Fake Out to guarantee that I don't lose. And this removes the chain angle for now. But maybe this is just have bad matchups and I'm just running like Roxanne nonsense. Or maybe I need to find a way to sack somebody that's not good. Unfortunately, I think I kind of need Gastrodon for the next split, or I would be willing to sack it. Alright, and that's my only possible speed drop, right? I'm not crazy. Also, I didn't get crit on the turn that would have led me to sack, so it didn't do anything. I think that's what confused people. Ah, okay, that's fair by the people. And well played by you. Orange, what's up? Yeah. Yes, definitely the sandbox parts of those games are a big boost. Oh, who on my squad learns Bug Bite? Maybe I can... Well, let's do this a little differently. Who on my squad isn't dead to crit from Alakazam? Do I have a Pokemon other than Centiskorch and Gastrodon? Because I already know how to lead 2 Pokemon. Well, who has priority? Priority... Priority. That's it. No, I don't have anything else. Well, I thought I cooked for this fight, and then I realized that there were 7 Pokemon in my line, which is what made it so doable. Now I'm recooking. Oh, and I do always take a charge beat. So this is always Crobat second. It's technically consistent. Alright. It just isn't Crobat for a guaranteed attack, which is pretty bad. But I guess it is with pre-status. Black Glass is not needed, so we can go pre-poison citrus. Pre-poison citrus means we never died a non-crit. Oh, right. We can't do the citrus part. Black glasses. Because otherwise we just lose on the spot to psychic crit. Alright, so Maractus KOs. I really don't want to sack my only chlorophyll Pokemon. My sun matchups in general are awful. In case you're like, just sack them on, dude. Yeah. So we KO, we get probably Sludge Bomb Heat Wave 50-50, sometimes also Giga Drain. Or Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot on Switch would be worst case scenario. I think even Sludge Bomb on Switch is bad. But maybe we can do the Nidoking version of events. So Sludge Bomb Heat Wave, we go to Nidoking. We click Rock Tomb. Depends what we get. But we try to get 2 moves off. There's actually a world if he sets up a second, if he attacks me and then there's a world where Nidoking 1v1s it, which is kind of crazy. But the good news here is Ape can switch in on a Heat Wave. After a Rock Tomb and a definitely risking Nidoking somehow. But that's life. This Crobat's always sketchy, in fairness. Yeah, it probably is just Rock Tomb, Ice Punch, and then we get rid of Poison Jab for Rock Smash in case we get burnt, so that Ape can finish. But ideally, we just get Breloom kind of random move at the end. Go Orbeetle. Orbeetle is going to give us decent odds to bait Swellow for not Boom Burst, but it's worse odds since Nidoking is slower than Breloom and we can't guarantee Mach Punch. But it's better than Ape anyway, right? Ape is also slower. Yeah. So we'd rather do this with Nidoking now. Got it. And then Tyrantrum does the Swellow, which baits Crawdon. And then Eggs does the Crawdon. And as long as we don't get incredibly unlucky, we should get base Aggron, never Earthquake, which Ape can switch in on and win. Alright. This definitely has way more go off the rails potential. I don't have those lines planned. That's life. Nidoking probably has the worst matchup of all. Tyrantrum is pretty bad too. Get in here, Maractus. What's up, Dave? Welcome in. Well, that's an all-time Vito squad. Run this way. Whew. We already have Ice Punch, right? Yep. What do we want on this guy? I've forgotten the moves. Spiky Shield, yes. Mid-ditch Pin Missile. This is a purely grass type attacker. Sucker Punch over. This will never click Synthesis. Leaf Storm, yes. Game corner plan, probably Metagross Tyranitar. But I'm going to pull Meteor Falls because I have a good chance of T-Tar there first before I really think about game corner at all. Presuming we get there. Yeah. The problem hasn't been the ape, the problem is that the ape can't keep its friends alive. 7 deaths is a lot of deaths. Especially considering that we don't scale a leader. Right, we don't have a Surf Sim refill the way you would typically think. But Soythagoras, I actually can do Game Corner Heracross. Pinsir is duped, so that's not a bad idea. It'll be, I'll keep it in mind. For sure. But my whole box is Fire Weak, so I kind of like T-Tar at least gives me something there. Yeah, if I get Reggie Potato, I think Metagross is the objectively right choice. But we'll see. All right. We need to optimize Maractus HP, which means being dead, being 1 above Psychic max roll. I do have guaranteed chomp on Jagged. Nick, what's up, Beast? Oh, I just pre-damaged that wrong. When you pull all the shitters, the only thing left is the good Pokemon. That's how it goes in NG++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ Patent pending on the name. Guaranteed Chomp, but no Rock Tomb TM, so I can't do Chomp Flannery. But yes, Guaranteed Chomp, bad chest. Pro tip, when you have a baby, don't hide the baby monitor from your wife. Alright, no pre-damage for anybody else. We need all the HP we can get. And then ideal outcome would be, I think, like Charge Beam crit turn 1. Yep. Ooh, I'm nervous for this one. This is what we call a bad plan, but it's what we have. I had a great plan with 7 Pokemon. That doesn't help much.
Door fail, big. Epic fail. Let me just Ironhead this guy. Cool.
Just posting in the cord.
I don't have a citrus, okay.
What did Clouded say?
Let me see the Vito squad, hang on.
Clouded, that's hilarious, man.
Maractus, Nidoking, Orbeetle, Eggy, Tyrantrum, and Ape. Oh, that's pretty good. Nah, this is good. This is a good team.
All right, let's get in there. Thank you. Vito, you bum. Okay, we Sucker Punch. We want Charge Beam. Let's go! Huge start. Crit me. Alright, that's less perfect. It's okay. It's okay with the pre-damage. That's a huge start. Sucker Punch again. Maractus W. We were dead to every single crit roll. Alright, this is Crobat second. Crobat has guaranteed Sludge Bomb kill. So we go Nidoking. If Nidoking wants to be a hero, I would love that. Okay, we need to see no burn for heroics. Good. Okay, this is the pivotal turn. We'd love to see Nasty Plot right now. Oh, it's so freaking huge. That is so huge. Okay, at -2 speed, Nidoking is now faster than Crobat, and we kill with Ice Punch. Does this still bait Breloom? Yes. Rock Tomb, Ice Punch always kills, just barely, despite 3 attack. Did I give Ape the Wise Glasses? Please tell me I did. Good for me. Okay. Is this guaranteed Bullet Seed? It is. Mineral does 90 on 3 hit. I could get greedy and do a Maractus pivot. Actually, I think the right greedy play would be to go on an Executor pivot. Let me think about that. Can I afford any Eggs HP? No. So I could risk Maractus. What would the risk be? 104. Are we dead to 5 hit? We're not dead to 5 hit non-crit. So I think it might be Maractus Pivot, just to improve our odds. Second question, no overlap? No overlap. One more time. 5 hit Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed does 24 per, so we would take... Oh, we would totally die to 5 hit. No, Orbeal just needs to do this. Tyrantrum is now switching in on a 50-50, almost guaranteed. Alright, this is Fighting Gem Mach Punch. Psychic is highest damage, right? Yeah, Psychic is a 9 out of 16 rolls kill. Crit, that's bad. Now it's a true 50-50 no matter what. Oh, and we're just below Citrus. That's so unfortunate. I probably could have negotiated that a better. Okay. Hindsight's 20/20, I suppose. Couldn't really stall turns though. I could have stalled one. All right, so this is Boom Burst. Oh, it's even Heat Wave. All right. Well, it's 1 in 3. We don't want to see Heat Wave burn or Boom Burst at all. Get in there, Tyrantrum. Okay. That's the minimum damage. Alright, Rock Tomb or Rock Slide both always kill. And will always bait Product. Tyrantrum got me, right, Balto? Always. Okay, no overlap. This is Water Gem boosted Crab Hammer. This thing does so much damage, but plus defense, almost max defense. Alolan Egg does the job. No crit there is good. This is guaranteed knockoff. I'm sorry, this is knockoff close combat. We are itemless on purpose to reduce the damage we take. An energy ball always kills. W. Great job, Eggs. Crit there meant Eggs probably dies. And then we're slower than base Aggron. And it can't click Earthquake. And we have an ape that lives crit 50-50. Alright, Earthquake max roll 24. Beautiful. That went as well as I could have hoped. The nerves are real. Tyrantrum is a hero. Alright, and Wise Glass is over. He just kills. But of course we'll click the fake out. Big damage. Burn Ape. Huge crit. Nick, does that make you feel good, man? Vito's easy if it acts like a bot. That was a paid actor, Vito. Nidoking for Crobat. That is not the right play. He's right, Claude. You gotta get out of Truck Man. You're too good to be Truck Simulator guy. We're gonna just preemptively buy super potions because of Gauntlet. You're not convinced it's true, but you believe. Yeah, I don't. What's weird is usually I can tell, like, I could assess why people are stuck. I don't know why you're in Truck. It can't, I mean, part of it is definitely that you don't do any guy packing, so your Pokemon are just worse than everybody else's, but still. All right, we get a level up here. Well, those are definitely two reasons. All right, level up. We leave Maractus under-leveled for now, though it probably doesn't matter. And then I don't actually need to leave either of these under-leveled, but I'll wait until I need to level them up. It's just correct. My Kingler can actually get all the way up to level 55 and still bait correctly on Flannery. Vito is down, Dave. Thrash Nidoking. Hilarious, but why not? Leaf Storm too. Holy. I think Zen Headbutt still makes sense to keep. Yeah. Because this thing isn't really doing chain kills. It's too slow. This is fine. Yeah, a great stream by our boy Nick today. What are you talking about? Nick was on one. I saw this guy gets Earthquake, but I don't think I keep it. I think Crunch and Dragon Claw are legitimately better. I have 4 ground types. I have guaranteed Swampert coming. I don't think Earthquake makes sense. Falto, are you still there? And can you lend your expertise on this set? I think I drop it. Because I think Strongjaw Crunch is more powerful than base Earthquake. Yeah. Right, this is... Crunch is better, and I'm keeping Stab Dragon Claw. Yeah, yeah. And I need all the speed control I can get. Laser focused. Okay. Okay, Infernape. Nick, how was the rest of your day, man? Scale shot. I don't have scales. I have ape. Silly Nick. Busy with errands, yeah. Man, when you're at 7 deaths, there just aren't that many Pokemon in the box. Scald? I do think Scald over Muddy Water. I'm never clicking Sludge Bomb. This guy does no damage naturally, right? What's my base special attack? 92 base special attack, 1 special attack IV. I am never clicking a non-stab move that doesn't lower stats. So goodbye, Sludge Bomb. It's a pivot guy for you, Nick. My pivot guys have to get KOs. You and I are not playing the same game. Alright, I'm not sure what to do with Pikachu, because I think this is when we get Encore. Is it now, or is it 55? It is 54. So I'm not going to level him up, because I just don't know what I want to drop. I do need professional help. So true. Superpower? Why not? I get the Flash Cannon TM soon enough anyway. And I'm not really ever clicking that. It's not sheer force boosted though. By the way, which VGC team have I built? H. I have H built. Right, the best of 3-1. By your request. Asylum Watch, that's real. Recover, that's fake. Need me to build another one. Alright, tell me more. Another one for Reg H or another regulation? Yeah, I need those ones. I built a team with just Pokemon from the NG Plus run, and you can tell. It was horrendous. Yeah, I'll build one. Regulate, let me write that down. Reg F. I could probably do that over the weekend. Foul Play? I think Foul Play is fake on this guy, but Brick Break is here for now. And can get dropped. Yes, Clyde, you can drop a Rototiller. Ooh, knockoff. Yes, please. Right, like, otherwise I'd have to keep Foul Play for, like, boosted Metagrosses and stuff way later. No, because sometimes Crunch can do more damage than itemless guys. Foul Play's too niche. Alright, that's everybody? That's everybody. Don't do Raichu yet. Cinescourge get Flare Blitz now? No. Alright, and I know that the Raichu delay won't last because I have to use it on an upcoming fight anyway. All right, let's go catch Pokemon. Or 4. I guess I should bring Intimidate. And probably just lead it. I don't have any like good catch Pokemon, so it is possible at some point in the run that catch mechanics are gonna give me problems. My only recovery is Executor harvesting. All right, encounter options. So in Fall Arbor, I think we have 3 choices that are all similar. It would be fitting to get Scyther because we had Scissor on Winning Run and we had Cleaver on NG+, so that feels like we're gonna have Scyther at some point. Our Cowdon is crazy. So it can be Scyther, it can be Grand Bull, which sign me up for a fairy type, or it can be Ass Zerker, but steel types are also good. Even though the moveset, well, we get Bullet Punch later. Bullet Punch has value. It's a U-turn scale. Oh, we need things with turn moves. So yeah, I think that these are all fine. And then we have Underpass, which is guaranteed Stunky or Skuntank. And then we're going to go rip 113 after that. And 113, once we get the Stunky dupe, is going to be Murkrow, Salazzle, Toxel. Let me make sure that Salazzle doesn't dupe out 112 entirely. I don't think so. Arcanine, Pyro, Rapidash. Oh my god, it almost would. Hold on. I don't think I can afford to do that one delayed. That'd be -1 encounter. Alright, I'm gonna try. So I have Camerupt Fiery Path guaranteed, which gives me 112 Salazzle guaranteed, which means I'm gonna continue delaying 113 for now. This is wild. Hold on, let me look up Regulation F. Okay, so it's not restricted, but all of the OP guys that break the game. Yep. All right, I'll work on something. Places. Carablast is a dupe, had it last run. Can we deal with Scyther? Yeah, we can deal with Scyther. We're leading Intimidate, but what can you do? Sadly duped, our modest Lairon did so much work last run. Berserker. Okay. We have a third normal resist. Expected result. Level 40 Berserker. Payback Ironhead / Night Slash. We can just chuck balls at this guy. fake out scale if needed. Not you. Earth Power TM. Thought I'd get to choose my fossil. Oh yeah, Sneasler was everywhere, man. Grassy seed Sneasler. Alright, this might take a minute. Let me heal up. Dupe, hero. Fishing one? Who is saying that? That just sounds like Cheesemo, who says anything that he doesn't do is ass. No, 114 is the fish, is the... Yeah, okay, there it is. 114 is the most consistently good table there. 114 grass is is high, low, low, right? Like high, low, roll, low, right? You hit 114 Corv is peak. Oh, Rabambi, very good. Unless it's minus speed, and then it's trash. And then the Surf is pretty good unless you hit Clawitzer. So everything's viable, and the Surf gives you the 60% slow twin dupe, which increases Golly odds, which is a whole thing. They're all good tables. You can make a case for any of them. I think that the grass is the worst table overall, personally, because it has so many low rolls and things that your box always has by that point, right? You don't get here and say, oh, you know what I need? A 4x fighting resist. You have one. And then there's 3 of them on the table. I think most people have pulled grass that beat the game. The new age meta is Surf. But it's all fine. I hate Bruxfish, but you're right. Bruxfish is the only low roll, in my opinion. There's our Stunky, or Skuntank. And it doesn't have Explosion. Sucker Punch, Venoshock, Clear Smog, and Toxic, right? I could probably hit this once. Can this be holding an item? It cannot. Alright. Show me crocodile numbers being super low on this. 54. Oh no, we actually can do real damage to this. Okay. Catch rate high enough? 60? Why not? Oh, great job. Yeah, surfing is really good then. But you have to delay, you gotta, right? If, like, you're going for PB, right? You're trying to get to Surf Sim for the first time ever, so I wouldn't recommend delaying anything abnormal, because that's just lowering your chances of getting there. Alright, and we keep 113 delayed for now, but we keep it in our minds that if we need a Murkrow or a Salazzle, I did surf on my last 2 runs. I will also self-report. I got Slowbro, which guaranteed Golisopod for me, and then I got Clawitzer, which did enough. It did enough not to make me super angry about it. I fear it is time to at least lower the level of speed up on your game permanently, right? You're never going to play at 0 speed, but you got to get off 10x, man. You got to get down to like 4. You got to give your brain time to think. Just use the builder. Use the builder. There's no way you're on 4x. You go so fast, man. Let's check out these mods. You like unbound speed up. Bashful battle armor. Hey, we got a battle armor Pokemon! This is the first one all game. I will make use of it. Mark my words. Solid. Low HP in defense, but good attack. I mean, actually, I guess for what you want, it's not solid. You want bulk first and then attack second. So call that probably like a B-. That is not a demon. But it's fine. It's like average. Skuntank. Naughty. Okay, now this guy's the GOAT, because this thing doesn't have defense anyway. We caught 2 good Pokemon! We caught a good Pokemon! Can't wait till I'm like dead to Dazzling Gleam Weather Ball from Espeon on the Switch, and it's gonna be cinema. Show script, yes. My box is becoming too powerful, guys. I'm cheating. Look at all these goats. Look at them all. Yeah, 8 is so fast. You mean you redeemed the Brain Rot speed up and I went to 10x and I immediately wiped to Munchlax. Sure, we'll keep Thrash for 10 minutes. Why not? Then I can forget that it locks you in like Outrage and wipe. Foul Play, yes. I think this guy, Foul Play, might make sense because it can do Preston and Mora boosted Metagross. Resist everything. Yeah, you miss Fake Out on Berserker caught here. It's significantly worse. I have to scale it. Iron Tail, I think no. I think for now we keep. It's 85. Well, I could zoom lens. Am I really ever gonna click Payback? I don't think so. Probably could. I'm slow. Payback actually might be better than Night Slash. Do I drop Night Slash? Right, Zoom Lens Iron Tail could be a thing. In a world without Life Orb. Yeah, it's slightly better than Middle. Exactly. I think these are moves I'm never clicking anyway. I guess I could do like a Landsat Berry guaranteed crit Night Slash would be the only thing. Guaranteed crit might tip the scale because I can certainly pre-damage to get that on Battle Armor guy. I don't know. Dave thinks Payback's better. These get dropped anyway. Fair. Let's keep Night Slash because doing Landsat would be funny. Okay, Poison Jab we can teach later, but we're gonna want Poison Jab. It's still just not a stab move. Flamethrower? I don't think I need Clear Smog. Oh, knock off Sucker Punch. Sure. Okay. Let's do some trainers. And let's have them be easy for a change. Although I know that the Vaporeon is really, really bad for my box. Dodrio, Picnicker, Charlotte. Fake Tears! Oh, there's no question I'll be clicking Fake Tears. That's a great shout, but I mean, we have to get there. No guarantees. I appreciate y'all talking like I'm Thanos out here and I'm inevitable, but I feel very inevitable. Alright, if I let Ditto copy my ape, can I beat it? And then the other question is, can I easily beat Leafeon? And the answer to that is yes. Resounding yes. Centiskorch beats it on random move. Okay. Cool. Growl Scale, let's not get carried away. Let's not get carried away. Growl Scale, because you don't have recovery, that wouldn't be nearly valuable enough. Especially when I only have one Battle Armor Mon. Right, so it would have to click Growl and then take advantage of it itself. Alright, the question is, does Gastrodon beat the ape? That's really the only thing that could. Infernape custom set. Gastrodon does not. Starmie actually does on Sky Uppercut. Or Fake Out. Right, he's going to Fake Out turn 1. Right, he's Focus Sash. Oh, he's Focus Sash, and he's going to click Flare Blitz. That's funny. So we just go Starmie, and we click Surf, and he dies. Oh, there's overlap, so we don't do that. We Rapid Spin Surf to guarantee. And then we go Centiskorch. Call 911 if he scales Growl. Honestly, based. Claudia, you know what else Chismo said was ass? Rapid Spin on Starmie. Starmie, this is unfortunately Starmie is a really good Pokemon for a very short period. Okay, this also means we can't pre-toxic. We still haven't encountered Salazzle. Can I not just go back to Ape? I'm doing all this worrying, I could just go back to Ape. It's free. Forgot I have the 8 character and it's free. Yeah. Starmie's just super frail. It's very fast though. It also gets flip turn scale, so I have a feeling that my Starmie's gonna need to do more than any Starmie in the history of Starmies. Okay, no damage boost for Dodrio, right? Overheat just kills. And we're faster. Katie, thank you for the raid. What were we up to tonight? Was this the conclusion to Magma Hideout? Let's go! This is the run. This is the run. W raid. Everyone who's not following, check out Katie Bug. She is on the winning run. I'm sure of it. And then we pulled Jolly Chompers. Insane. All right, fake out. Rapid spin. Surf. Nartho, that's true. You have the Rune 7 guy pull. Amazing. Big damage. Overheat, surely. Yeah. Amazing. I can actually drop this. Do that later. How is Vito? Yeah, so new viewers, this is NG++. I'm doing an unintentional Triple Crown attempt, as I beat the game originally back in June, I think, and I still had the Mind Virus, so I ran up NG Plus with Penguin, and inexplicably, with terrible encounters, the run just found a way to dodge all of the bad outcomes and won. And so now I find myself in an accidental Triple Crown attempt, so I'm doing exactly one attempt of NG Plus. Plus, I'm on 7 deaths, but I was at 7 deaths after Norman as well, so we're finally stabilizing. Death Box is Delcatty, which we lost to Frillish. The only thing we had for Frillish in Slateport was HP Dark Black Glasses Ape, hitting a range and not getting Cursed Body, and not getting crit. Tough times in early game. We got Cursed Body. That cost Delcatty its life. Then Zatu lost a 50-50 on Brawly and died to a range on Poliwhirl. Palpitoad is one special attack and couldn't beat the Nummel on the way to... What is that? On the way to Rustboro. So we just died to a trainer, to an IV roll, into a low roll. Thanks for that. Bolton died on Roxanne. heroically, it clicked Nuzzle and Bite into Lunatone, and we weren't able to get a flinch, which was the only way for it to live. We can just think of that as a planned sack. Toxicroak came to Roxanne as a Krogunk, which is not a sentence you ever want to say out loud. And then was a planned sack on Shell because we needed to use Rhydon for Togekiss. And then Lucario and Serena were both planned sacks on Norman. So we did Deathless Watson, CRR, and Vito. And then the Alive box is looking okay. We've got weird Pokemon, but like all the rolls are there. I just got my first Battle Armor Pokemon, which feels great. And then we just caught this naughty Stunky. And we've got some good guaranteed encounters coming up. I have guaranteed Camerupt, although I think it can explode on me. What's up? Oh, I love Raichu. I'm under-leveling it for now because I can't decide what I want to drop for Encore. It's probably Nuzzle, but I might need Nuzzle for Flannery. There's some crazy stuff going on there. Because I have this problem. Tyrantrum is my only 4x fire resist and my only rock slider, and so it can't be both. I have to figure out a different way to do Flannery, and even though I have guaranteed Garchomp, a lot of guarantees in NG++, I won't be able to teach it Rock Tomb for it to defeat Charizard. Dual stabs fake out Encore. Yeah, I think that's probably what I do as well. And I think I will run, even though I'm on physical attack, I think I'm going to run Thunderbolt, not Wild Charge. But for now, let's do some fights. I can't believe you're done Magma Hideout. That's awesome. I'm stoked for you. Okay. Starmie's the only thing that outspeeds Nidoking, so we can kill that with Surf. Starmie is gonna be what? Looks like I can pre-damage to get Shadow Claw Mimikyu. Looks like it's time to take advantage of Intimidate Battle Armor right away. That sound good, guys? We lower this fool's attack by 1. Do some convenient pre-damage, so we get in on not. So we get in on Play Rough. I guess we could get attack dropped, but he's gonna spam Will-O-Wisps. So we'll win this. We'll get Superpower out of this fool. After Superpower, we can just go back to Starmie and KO it with, oh, no, that's defense. That won't work. Okay, who kills this on the physical side? Oh, got ads then. I'm sorry to hear it. But yeah, I was just glazing your run, the way that you approach your fights. You have a great approach to the game. Oh, this could be Heat Wave too. Superpower Heat Wave. Superpower Heat Wave. I think this is Raichu's time. Raichu actually takes Superpower Heat Wave at level 48, which is kind of wild to me. So we can stay under-leveled, take Superpower Heat Wave with a Rostberry, and go fake out Thunderbolt. That's hilarious. Calc Dr. Sill? All right, Sil, you gotta DM me your box. That's how Calc Doctor works. All right, and we'll do a nice little like 5 or 10 minute Calc Doctor on Sill Calc for Sill. What could be better? If that's not giving back to the community, I don't know what is. Katybug, Calc Doctor is where friends and people that are struggling with certain fights ask for a little help. And so if they have a specific part, I will perform a little Calc Doctor action and hopefully give some fresh ideas. Hold on, let me go. Mon's on top, right? Where's that? Box on top. Ugh. I love SoCalc. Box acquired. And you want help with Bridge Rival, right? And you're on Penguin. The DM says that Sill's the GOAT. It's true. She's her. I don't type Bridge Rival. I type Septile Mega. Oh, this is the Mantine. Evil Mantine. There we go. All right. Sill, is there a specific part you want help for? Do you want to like give me your lead or something, or you want me to? Is it leading that you're struggling with? You can type Bridge Rival? Oh my God. Sill Calc has all of the features. If you aren't using Sill Calc, you're wrong. You're just wrong. You just blew my mind. I may never wipe again, Dave. You know what's crazy? Clouded showed up the other day and said he's never seen me wipe. He just happened to miss all my random truck streams. You've been looking at leads. All right, so let's look at leads. First of all, you have an Ice Shard Sand Slash. How does that do? Huh? What am I missing? Oh, Monkey dropping the link too. All right. Why do things look wonky in the calc? Surely Icicle Crash. Are you like... No. Oh, Flame Warp burned. Oh, that feature's still there. Okay. So... not perfect. Right? You have Life Orb, though, and level 65 is the cap. Let's check that. Sometimes level jumps are crazy. Oh my god, you have Life Orb! So, you could Life Orb scale attack Ice Shard the Sceptile, which then means you are no longer worried about Lightning Rod. Does your Electrode outspeed Mantine? It does not. Wait, it does, right? No, 232. Okay. Do we like a fake out lead? But that's a great start. We're also dead to pump, so Mantine can't collect like Helping Hand or something silly. This is what the Calc Doctor's for. All right. What other things do you have? And then the next question is, what does it bait? Because you want to make sure that your guy baits something good. And it's probably going to bait Lucario. It does. It baits Close Combat Lucario, Close Combat Vacuum Wave Lucario, which is probably manageable. Zerk is dead. Oh no! I knew that. I watched your whatchamacallit. I was just looking. Oh, and that's your fake out guy, right? You don't have fake out. That might mess up the lead. Because Mantine is attacking your Sand Slash. And only plus speed Trode outspeeds Mantine, right? Correct. Yeah. Is there a too long didn't read on cat? Yes. The too long didn't read is that Syl started with the regular calc. So it has every feature that you're used to. And then she fixed a bunch of things that are annoying, like the Shed Shell double being 2 separate fights. And apparently that you can type in the name of people that you're battling, like Aroma Lady Daisy, and it'll pull up, so I don't have to necessarily remember the Pokemon on the fight, which is what I used to do. I would type, Marowak Alola. Right, Shed Shell double, 1 fight. It allows you to add and remove features you don't like. So, like, I trust my AI knowledge, but if you are learning the game and you want to know the chance that a move is clicked, still added % move chances as a feature, and if you don't want to see them, you can toggle them on and off. So, again, it's regular calc, but better in every way. And Box on Top is the one I'm the most excited about because it means you don't have to do this, right? How many times have you watched a streamer go up and down and up and down and up and down? And in Silcalc, you can see everything. It's like, it's so close that I could go change my items without even scrolling down. But the import button, unfortunately, is still low enough. Box on Top is the way. Yeah. Silcalc is the way. All right, back to Bridge Rival. Couple more minutes, we'll look at this. Because if you don't have Fake Out, so Cloyster probably can do the same thing. By the way, in case that's better for you. Cloyster's baiting 2 random moves. And doesn't. Oh, it does get there with an attack scale. All right, who's your protect guys? Do you have, if you don't have Moldbreaker Legion is a bummer, so if some Legion crazy good on this fight. Sceptile's only protect guy. Oh my goodness. No wonder this fight's giving you fits. So surely we have to lead Sceptile and just bait Hurricane. And then we can do the Life Orb Ice Shard thing. And then the question is, who do we want to bait? Oh, that still doesn't work. It would literally be Sand/Sack, huh? Tempo Sack, and then you would just... And then you would just KO this guy? With Thunder? Probably with Thunder. I think that might be your start. I think you're going to have a really hard time KOing safely. Because Sceptile doesn't do any damage to your Sceptile, so in order for you to bait a kill turn 1, you have to be baiting full random move, including Surf from Mantine, and that's pretty brutal. Do you have any fake out scales? perhaps? No, because fake out scales are valuable. Fake out scales, turn move scales, and protect, if you don't have them, are probably the most valuable scales in the game to spend. Alright, so does that give you enough to work with? Right, I don't want to try to full cook it for you, but it seems like you've got some ideas flowing. Yeah, penguin scale would go crazy. Icy Wind can also do things on the lead. Right, Icy Wind can get you speed control. Yo. Wait a minute. I have a crazy idea. I have a crazy idea. Hear me out. Doesn't do enough. Darn it. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about 1 HP Sceptile. So, what I was hoping for is that you could, like, Icy Wind with Penguin or somebody else. And it doesn't really work. Oh, your Kingdra Swift Swim. That's pretty good, too. Yeah. Yeah, I think that it might have to be the Ice Shard Sack, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because I love Sand Slash. Overgrow, yeah, well, I was looking at... Well, the Life Orb has to be on the Sand Slash. But no, unfortunately, Mantine is like a Spadef wall. Right, it has 140 Spadef, and so you're not even in the neighborhood of the right damage. And it also doesn't work because the Sceptile... actually, maybe it would work. Enemy Sceptile. That could work. That you could get into Sceptile range of Aura Sphere only after the Mega. Yeah, and then have it switch targets. Alright, last thing we'll look at here. Icy Wind Penguin plus Life Orb Overgrow, Leaf Storm Scale. Start at 11%. 69. Icy Wind's just not enough. It's not enough. 8%. No, and that's as juiced up as a Sceptile can get. Yeah. You know, you've got to find a way to eliminate somebody, like, right away. Kaparaja. Kaparaja, Pixie Plate, KOs, Electric Terrain. Oh, good point. Electric Terrain, but Lightning Rod is up turn 1, so that actually doesn't affect anything yet. That's the bait of the fight. Alright, so Kaparaja, and it two-shots the Mantine. Yes, it will. Yes. Thunder Punch Muck. Well, not for the lead. Lantern, or, Mantine has... Not Lantern. Mega Sceptile has Lightning Rod, so there's no way to use a Thundery move on turn 1 unless we do Ice Shard Sand Slash, and the only way to do Ice Shard Sand Slash is to have it be dead to Hydro Pump. The same goes for Cloyster, unfortunately. These guys are just not able to take the moves. Zoom Lens Muck. Gunk Shot. That's a nice shout. And the Spadef Wall. Good call by chat. And then you teach it Thunder Punch and hit the Mantine the next turn. Still, that's got potential. Great shot by Spirit. Okay. Can you take random move on this side? You actually can. Not that Sil would ever condone a line where you allow random target Sceptile turn 1 and just hope to win the 50-50. Alright, so we 28% and we would just hope not to get Surf, I suppose. Not Gluttony, unfortunately. Gluttony would actually fix this. Current best line involves it. Gotcha. So you are doing just Sceptile Detect. Prim Moonblast is another option. I like Prim because it can let you like flip turn somebody. Or it can just do 50% to the Goodra. Prim is quite good here as a general statement, and baiting Raichu tends to be decent. Bonus points because it can deal with Surf and not really change how it baits. So maybe it's Prim Moonblast. Detect. And then you can do something really cool here. You can pre-burn your Sceptile so that turn 1 you bait the random from Mantine and then you Bulky Berry up. And turn 2 you're only dead to Hurricane exactly. That's a nice piece to help you out. So then you can switch on guaranteed Hurricane regardless of what your other slot is. Let's stop there. That's a pretty good... That piece probably gives you more consistency. And then you'll find more from there. Let me know if that made sense, that last part. Oh, I'm gonna miss Sceptile Calcs. They're so fun. Thank you for the redeem, Sil. Back to the run. Alright. Starmie, Surf. Starmie, Surf, be pre-damaged. Go here. Oh, I can just be like pre-slept. Guaranteed play rough. Oh, I have a Dark Gem. Oh, he's slower. Never mind. Yup. Go Raichu. What if I'm lower than I think? If I'm lower than I think, I guess I just go Caparaja. And I repeat the process. And then how do I beat this Snorlax? Can I afford to 2-slot anybody? I don't think Muscle Band Ape does the job through leftovers. It doesn't, okay? Who does do the job through leftovers? Raichu's dead to random move. So I guess we can go... Oh, Eggs is faster. Go Eggs and click Dragon Hammer or Leaf Storm or something. We could be... Can I be pre-burned? I can be pre-burned. It's not... yeah. And then have Ape in the back once we get some chip up. I'm actually messed up by Iron Tail a little bit here because I out damage. So I have to take a little bit of damage. You have the same problem with Caparaja. Oh, with superpower, out damages both. In fact, I would never be dead to... I would never bait Snorlax before Honchkrow. Okay, so it's better to do Ja. 1 into 2 into 3. Okay. I still need to safely break. Does anybody safely do this on... Oh, Zerker does. On Guaranteed Shadow Claw. Zerker itself can Rostberry break through the disguise, and then Ja can switch in. Still not quite right. Still not quite right. 1 free damage. I guess the answer is I can just pivot. Then it's fine. Or maybe it's already fine. If we go there and play rough, and then we take Shadow Claw, we're always going to be out damaged after we take some damage, and we're always taking the player up on switch in. So I think this is fine. And what's the worst we're taking? We're taking Play Rough, Shadow Claw. We could take Play Rough, Attack, Drop would be the issue. We die to Play Rough crit on Starmie. We don't. So Starmie can switch back in on Mimikyu from our pre-damaged HP and get most likely Shadow Claw. Yeah, we can't pre-status Starmie because of Natural Cure, so we can't actually prevent Rost on. We can't prevent Wisp on Switch. So I think we're better off. We'll be fine. I'm not gonna perfectly calc it. Need a Rost there. No item here. Correct. Or at least there's nothing wrong with Rost. We actually don't want Rost Berry because if we somehow we get Wisp on the Switch. Do I pre-damage Crook? I think I do. Definitely Cherry here. We Cherry here. And I do think we pre-sleep and pre-damage, or pre-para, sorry. So Croak is going to be Shadow Claw 16 plus 86, which is that 92,102. And then Starmie also pre-damaged to Shadow Claw range, 127, but we're going to go just a little bit less because of weird Life Orb stuff, and say this is 125. Cool. Let's make sure that's not anybody else range. It isn't. Okay, and we're cool with crit on Starmie because that would mean guaranteed Shadow Sneak. I think this is fine. Pre-para. Oh, we don't need, excuse me. We don't need pre-damage and pre-para. Those are doing the same job. Double coverage. All right, let's get in there. Alright, Starmie Surf just kills. No boost necessary for the first time in forever. Mimikyu comes out. Mimikyu is clicking exactly Shadow Claw. That's not true. It could click Will-O-Wisp here. Bozo. Then we go back to Starmie on guaranteed Play Rough. Play Rough crit. Does 122 max. Starmie is safe. Okay, Life Orb Tick irrelevant. This is Zoe Shadow Claw again. 74 HP, he's -1. Could be maybe some Will-O-Wisp rolls in there. Okay, Starmie no longer safe. Berserker on Play Rough. Okay. This guy's busted. Will-O-Wisp hits, we're Rost, we KO. Honchkrow comes in. Honchkrow is clicking Heat Wave or Superpower. Go to intentionally underleveled Raichu. Take a Heat Wave. You get crit. Raichu's been crit, I think, the last 3 times it entered the field. But Fake Out doesn't look like it kills. That's because it doesn't. I must have been calcing with defense off. What do I do? Nothing. I'm probably just gonna clause that. No, it just kills. Yeah, great. Because the underlevel was entirely silly. We go to eggs. And then I don't two-shot. This is the first Pokemon in the game I've outsped with Exeggutor, which is hilarious. Woodhammer doesn't kill through leftovers, so we can just Dragon Hammer here. Bop. Ooh, I like the Dragon Hammer animation. Harvest? Harvest means we can stay in. One time. Harvest one time. Oh, we can still stay in. Cameron, what's up? Let's hit another Dragon Hammer. We're not dead to anything. Body Slam. Harvest. Leaf Storm. Huge dub. +1 Cherry Berry. Our resources are conserved. Team building for week 3 matchup. Very nice. Very nice. Time to bounce back. We are saved. Our resources are saved. All right, now it's Milotic time. What exactly is the Calc Doctor? People send me their box, and I help them with whatever part of the fight they're currently struggling with. So, like, Syl just sent me her box and was like, "Hey, can you help me lead on Bridge Rival?" We spent 10 minutes. We found her a couple of potential leads. Typically, no. For HSY, I've done, like, in an early game, I would say, right, if it's like, help me with this 117 fight, that has 3 Pokemon, it's hard to do one without the other. But the farther into the game people ask for help, the less of a line they get. Okay. How do I do this one? Oh, I can I just Leaf Storm with Maractus? No, we're slower. No, we're slower, Maractus. I thought that was it. All right, so speed drop plus Maractus. Where do I get a speed drop in here? Or can I get a riskless Lady Cindy line? Yeah. Yeah, so oh, Cheesemo with the raid. We are getting raided tonight. Cheesemo battles. Welcome in, King. The GOAT is in. W raid. Just hit a DD sim. Hold on, is it posted? Freaks in the sheets. Oh, he didn't post it. Gotcha. Okay. All right. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. All right, so we got to do that thing where we do just a little bit of damage. Oh, Gastrodon Mudshot isn't going to do nearly enough to put us in danger. And this is Marvel Scale, not competitive. So we drop its speed once, we bait Scald or Mirror Coat always. We don't do enough damage to bait Recover. And we switch to Miracle Seed Maractus. Or do we switch to Miracle Seed Rose? Miracle Seed Rose doesn't quite do enough. So it would be Maractus. Although I could get a fake out in from somebody else as well. Does that benefit me in any way? It does, because Rose is going to do a really nice job of baiting Psychic, even with Analytic Bug active. Okay. Thank you, King. Thank you. Appreciate the love for the Vito line. It went the ideal direction, which we'll take. We'll definitely take those. All right, so let's just lead 8, fake out for 12, switch to Gastrodon with a Rost. Would we be dead to double crit? We would be dead to double crit, double crit, double burn. I mean, it's pretty fictional. So instead, I have half a mind to just spam Starmie Rapid Spin, but it doesn't get us anywhere. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just Mudshot for 15. We'll level up Maractus. It's not that important. practice is going to bait star me for good moves equally. Oh, but this is my star me answer, isn't it? Uh-oh. Sucker Punch? Come on, Skuntank. Naughty punish. Naughty, naughty. Sand Tomb Chomp. I am definitely known for my trapping moves. I've never had Garchomp, so it's hard to tell you for sure. I would doubt that it's valuable. Chomp seems to be very much a Rock Tomb guy. One of the things in the point of the game that you're in especially that I like Sand Tomb, Fire Spin, trapping moves for is the hacks items. Right, you still have a few focus sashes and bands to go, but Garchomp has rough skin, which is going to do the same job on the physical versions anyway. So I'm not immediately loving the Garchomp thing. It's more, trapping moves are better on like bulky defensive guys that aren't dealing out damage. Like surely Earthquake is going to do a better job most of the time. Let's check a look at this sim. Total DD sim plus attack shark. Impish, no, that's not impish. What is that? Plus defense prim. W Pokemon bummer IVs in certain places. Bold, thank you, but very good. Oh, he got the Beware, minus defense Beware, but this thing doesn't take damage. It's cracked. I don't care. 31 natty speed is fast enough. Don't be fooled. That's an insane trode. He got the B. And you have the... This is a 1 scale B. With Poison Barb. That's crazy. No Ganga. Elite Beedrill. Winona is quaking. This is not an NG+. Excelgor, a 119. But plus speed Excelgor is kind of insane. Bulk does not matter. This Pokemon is taking 0 to 1 hits and is fast U-turning. That is its job. Is Legion Swift Swim? That's a crazy Legion either way. What? Bro! This guy's cheating. Oh, you guys can't even see. 31s, by the way, what you can't see. Maybe this will do it. That's even worse. 31s on special attacks, Spadef, and speed. That is crazy cheating. Bro. This doesn't look anything like my sim. What the heck? What the heck? This is not the same game that I played. Where is your 4-attack Kang? Yeah, well, no, that's because you didn't have to beat the game for the first time to get your sim. We all understand the routing that went into this. But the IVs and natures is insane. Naughty Sync obviously changes that. I didn't think about that. It trode, but you're pretty... Usually people are pulling late game encounters and you can get Lantern late game on like 133. That's pretty unlikely to have. I shouldn't say pretty unlikely, but Lantern's not a normal guy. Like, you're pretty likely to get an eel, and you didn't. Shark is crazy to have, actually. Because usually Doofer doesn't have that 107 encounter at all. And then, so, but Beedrill Trode is not NG+. Like, that's just not. HSY! Okay. How do I do this? Because I can't get this guy below 50%. Is there any reasonable way I can beat this Starmie? Yes. Executor, my hero. Okay. Alright. So I think this works now. Gastrodon, Mudshot, -1 speed, not competitive, Scald Mirror Coat on switch. Go to Frostberry, leveled up Maractus. Take a Scald, KO, Bait, Analytic boosted Starmie, still only ever clicking Psychic. Pivot, Crook, get guaranteed Hydro Pump even with Analytic boosted, and then go Leaf Stormer with Cherry. Great. W Gastrodon plays. Can't wait to get mirror coated by my Mudshot that does 13%. Surely we're not in danger. Think you gotta use Turtle for Crawdont. What is the fight that you're working on? Oh, for Vito. Yeah, Vito, if Turtle only has one job, it can do Crawdon pretty well. You just need a little bit of quality routing. Dude, Alolan Egg is just crazy sometimes. Just a crazy Pokemon. Oh, that's analytic boosted. I'm cool. So we're gonna take analytic boosted Hydro Pump, which would be 28%, and then non-analytic boosted. We actually could still die to double crit unless we get it on Thunderbolt. So we do want Thunderbolt or Grass Knot. Get that pivot too. Still not perfect. Go Psychic. Crawdon? Hold on. Level 50? Level 50 Crawdon does it. Oh no, our underleveled guys. I'm wiping? Oh, he's wiping. Celebi's already been jammed. HSY loves psychic types. Celebi got deleted off the sheet. I thought it was Timmy. Superpower Crawdon seems omega fake. For Absol. Forgot. I didn't know. I didn't know. A little too late. My guy's minus the death hypercutter though, so I'm probably still dead to Fire Blast. Oh, and it's bold, so I probably wouldn't even kill. Don't mind me. Okay, you, Cherry. You, into you, into you. That's the fight. Clotted. One more time, let me check this range. 1487, 54. No damage boost. No damage boost. We're cool. Big mud shot, watch this. Beer coat, oh no. Starmie. Crawdon. Thunderbolt. Leaf Stormer. Can't believe I didn't think about Absol. Now I'm going to count that. Absol on Tabitha. Wrong Tabitha. Dodge and crit. We'd be dodging. We'd have to not get Fire Blast on switch and dodge crit. Or burn. And we don't kill. Yep. But we would with AJ. Alright, so that's an L. That was a miss. And there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could just... Feels bad. I don't know. Actually feels semi-reasonable. Move slot clause. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. I think I am. We're just gonna throw that back on. It's NG++, for God's sake. My low deck, let's go back. I didn't teach my Crawdont superpower when I should have. slot 2, right? Slot. Pokemon 3, slot 2. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Regular run, yeah. Overcrunch, yeah. All right. Next. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch. All right. We do. My phone number Roserade finally outspeeds something. So we can Miracle Seed, Energy Ball this Politoed. It dies. Brain is up. And then we can bait Golly, First Impression, Leech Life. Cool. We go Ape. We take First Impression. Bug Gem goes away. We click Fake Out for the fun of it. We pre-damage to get Aqua Jet. That seems good. Energy Ball. Katie puts the game on another level. We'll be lucky if we see another player with skill and passion for the game again. You tried really hard to make Tailwind Maxi work. Just sent all my funny fish and a horse out there on speed control. Let's go, yeah. That looks semi-pasta? Not sure. There's a lot of pasta going around right now. Hold on. This where I go like egg on the Aqua Jet? No, do not go egg on Aqua Jet, then you die. Okay. So you to you to you. If we go back to Rose, we can eject with Energy Ball. And then get Liquidation Barraskewda. We eject, we go here, we take Liquidation, even crit drop doesn't look like it's a problem. Crit drop max rolls, maybe. We'll call that fiction. We KO with Leaf Storm. 13 and 29. What's that? 42. So we'd always get Armaldo, but we wouldn't always get Armaldo for an attack. It could be Sword Stance. I'm stuck in the West. Got to meet Absa. That's really cool. Respect your elders. I listened to for a year of high school. Well, as an old person, I also think you should respect your elders. So if Liquidation drops me, so I think we're okay here. If Liquidation drops me, then I click Leaf Storm. If Liquidation doesn't drop me, then I click Woodhammer, and I think I'm always safe. So we just have to pick the correct move in real time, and then we get Armaldo for an attack, but we need to take an attack. Oh, as free. Take an attack and turn it into something else. So Kaparaja does the trick. We get liquidation on Ja. We go to Starmie. Starmie outspeeds Armaldo. Armaldo dies. And then we have low HP Golisopod, who's going to click First Impression always. And this thing, if it even is alive anymore. Bug Gem's gone. Yeah, safe. Okay. Bug Gem is gone. We go Tyrantrum. Yeah. Can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna take an edible and binge Stranger Things. Stranger Things is still making new seasons. Typical me on top of things. I know what's going on in the world. There is totally a world. It's the last season only. Unironically, my NG++ box is better than my NG++ box so far. Like, it's specific to this split, but this fight cooked me last time. Because I had no viable grass types. And no 4x water resist. Yeah, I watched like half an episode of Stranger Things and wasn't hooked, and I'm like a first episode person, so then I never ended up going back to it. But in fairness, I watch almost no television. I only watch streams. Okay. Miracle Seed. 8 needs to be pre-damage to 104 plus 25, 29. What are my favorite shows? People defeating this game. That's my favorite show. Without guy packing. I do watch a lot of Syl. It's true. Monkey! Yeah, do love that show. Monkey might be on the run too, but Monkey will finish in the year 2035. Okay, item doesn't really help me. Doesn't really hurt me either. Yeah. Being a dad is awesome. I highly recommend. Alright, no damage boost for anybody other than Rose. Tyrantrum's kind of crazy for this fight. Giga Dad, it's true. I used to have my own personality. Now I have kids, and that's my personality. What a weird Rain fight team. Okay, Rain is up. Energy Ball just kills with magical... That didn't give you Black Sludge. Multiple kids? Yeah, I have 3. I have 3 kids. Monkey, I thought you knew that. Okay, we fake out. Just because we can. We go back to Rose on guaranteed Aqua Jet. Okay, and then we activate emergency exit. Armaldo comes out? Oh dear. Okay. Well, that makes complete sense. I'm an idiot. 97. Unfortunately, there are only 2 rolls of Stone Edge that kill. However, it's fine. It's just fine. Right? No overlap? X Scissor Max roll 79. Stone Edge Min roll 84. Starmie lives Stone Edge and outspeed Swift Swim guy. Bozo! I know. I didn't even check. That's the sad part. I didn't check the Switch AI. I was just like, oh, and then it exits to Barraskewda. Why is this? Oh, because Starmie kills Galithopod. Galithopod does like 200% to me, by the way, but it can't. It can't come in. I can rapid spin to get faster, guys. Ha ha ha, hilarious. Let's just go here. All right, we got dropped. I don't think we care. We didn't get crit. Max damage it can do is 133. In response, we do, at -1 Spadef, 384%. And then even though we are -1 defensively, this is first impression leech life. Liquidation never kills. We're slower, so there's no funny business with Aqua Jet. This is what we brought Tyrantrum for. Without the bug gem, we're safe. Leech life healing does not matter. That's why we brought something that does a lot of damage. And this should be Aqua Jet. Big Oran Berry. True, Sil. You won't be the first because you'll have to make a better calc than the whatever comes out. If there even is one. Sil saving the scene once again. right. Rain is down. All right, this fight looks awful. Not gonna lie. UV! I didn't know you were live. Welcome in. Oh my god. Silterra crossover is the crossover I didn't know I needed. There is only Silcalc. If there is 1,000 calcs in the world, I'm using Silcalc. If there is no Silcalc, I will do the math in my head. Should have seen his Mudkip. Oh boy, oh soy. Alright, we need speed control on this guy, and we need it. And we can't get it. If Silcalc told me to strip, I would. True. Alright, you do outspeed, but you don't kill. So Rose just needs chip. Can I get chip from Orbeetle? I can. Orbeetle has a sound-based move, so we can prevent the setup, the sub, and therefore the baton pass. Unfortunately, it's not riskless. In fact, I'm probably better off pivoting Executor if I can, and then going Aspire Berry. I'll go Lumberry. I'll spend a Lum. Alright. So the lead here is our lovely underleveled Raichu, who can just kill the Quillfish with Fake Out Psychic. And then if we stay underleveled, we'll get Dark Pulse Clawitzer, which seems fine. It seems super fine. On Clawitzer, we go to Maractus. We click Leaf Storm. And we get Ice Beam Vaporeon. Go to Orbeetle with a Lumberry. It's a UV Wing and then XC. It's a love triangle of throats. It's definitely a love triangle. But you know what? UV is in New York and can't go on dates with Ben and I. Got time for a Calc Talk? Let me finish this fight, because this one was cooking me, and then I can do another one. Alright, so we Bug Buzz once. Then we go Rose. And Rose lives Ice Beam too. Oh, hold on. We do have to... We'd have to Lumberry here too. Or... Not Lumberry. We would have to... Aspire Berry specifically. Do we still kill through leftovers? 71 and... No, we don't. Oh, Orbeetle, how come you don't do damage? Alright, do we have somebody else that can do this job? I guess we can switch in Caporaja on Vaporeon's Ice Beam. Just spend another Lumberry. And then if it subs, we break the sub. Right, we just hit it until get Scald Burned. We hit it until it's below 50% and can't sub? Probably. The only bummer is that if it freezes me and burns me, things can get wonky. You'll be in PA for about a week? What is the occasion? Everyone's in Pennsylvania. Cheese is visiting soon. Best state, I fear. No disagreement here. Unfortunately, Washington exists. Yeah. I don't know about that one. What if this Dark Pulse crits my Maractus? What can you do? Do I have a better check into this fool? If we were Giga Drain, I would. This is surprisingly annoying. Online friend group. Excellent. Only people that live on the West Coast are Justin Herbert and Nick Battles. True. True statement. That does sound really fun. Lutsy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I do think that the Jaw thing is the best version of it, and then if we have to, and then we bring Orbeetle as well to help out. If we're doing this version, and then we just need somebody that does Empoleon 1v1, which I think is actually Ape. I think Empoleon is so not scary. Ooh, we can't use Waterfall. Okay. Heck yeah. Not quite. Alright, we can't spend 3 slots on Vaporeon this way. So maybe I level up Raichu and drop Nuzzle finally? Or drop Psychic? I don't know. Or maybe I can just do level like 53. At what level does Wise Glasses kill is the question. Level 53 is enough. Okay. So then we would get early Empoleon for Earthquake. And Ape just takes the Earthquake and kills with Fake Out, Sky Uppercut, and after the Earthquake damage, it never protects. And then Ape will bait Scald unless we get crit. It is absolutely a schizoflannery calc thing. Yeah, my Tyrantrum is both my slider and my only Pokemon that can switch into fire moves. So I'm in this like weird catch-22 where I'm trying to find other ways to deal damage in the fight So like Schizo, I don't know. Like it's real, and Raichu does not bait an attack turn 1. It can safely nuzzle or fake out, and then bait kills the second turn. In fact, Lazzle doesn't even see kill into it in Sun with Heat Wave, so it would be exactly Charizard, and if I nuzzle it, like hopefully something else can kill it. So it's not like full stupid. It's very unlikely to work, but Conspore Ambi. But we're in a weird timeline. All right. I think we just pretend that crits are on cooldown for this guy. Because surely. So we go Orbital, we do the Bug Buzz deal. Oh, right, it doesn't do enough damage. This was the whole problem. Okay. It's not a good range. Right, I do 30% and 31%, and he has leftovers. So it'd be less than 50%. Like that's buns. W gambling. One potential option is Lagging Tail Starmie. Is that real? SoCal can show me the percentages are there. Thoughts on Infernape? Infernape has made me enjoy the game less because it's just like it just leads on like every fight. Right? It's the antithesis of creativity. It's very powerful. It does lots of things. But I think I've switched it in like a grand total of 6 times in the run, not counting where it switches back in to do something later or it comes in off of a sack. Like where it starts the fight in the back and then comes in and does something is so crazy rare for a Pokemon that comes to every fight. It's really, really annoying. And there's so many Focus Sash Pokemon on the leads of battles, and it's just like, whoa, oh my god, Ape leads, no way. Yeah, it's a bummer. The only thing that I like really so Vito was fun. It was just a fun fight in general because I had to solve the puzzle of getting Ape in safely. And even though it didn't work out, there were some pretty cool Crobat into Aggron chain kills that I might have been able to set up. And then the other thing was the Sleep Double of all things. The Sleep Double was really fun because you can fast overheat away Unnerve Corviknight. And so I was able to like pre-toxic my Crawdaunt and then have the Toxic heal mid-turn and one-tap the Gengar as it hexed me. That was pretty fun. What's better, 1D Armon 8? Well, I think Turtle's better in general, right? And the thing that Turtle's best at is keeping your friends alive. So I understand that Chape did ape 1DR. And so until proven otherwise, that's the ideal starter. But no, Turtle. Turtle keeps the friends alive. Also, didn't Chape do like chosen encounters? Like I am always expecting that you are Nuzlocking it. Like a true Nuzlocke, which means you are not going to have ideal encounters. Turtle's the guy. HSY, if you want to do Calc Doctor, I'm okay to do it because I thought I would get this faster. But it low key might actually be extra sensory spam on this Vaporeon. With lagging tail, I can't citrus. What a funny thing to do. All right, Syl. Not Syl. HSY. The doctor is in. I definitely need to get a little redeem sound for that. Alright, what's the fight? HSY. Invoice, hello! Rich Boy Santos. Rich Boy Santa. Oh, we have a Hammy and a Dread. Oh my God, we have Pokemon that kill things. Does Dreadnought outspeed a +1? It does. All right, I like what I'm seeing. Sun is up. It's singles. Fun fact: Torterra leads this fight in Sun, which I always find amazing. So Lumberry Earthquake can just get you guaranteed Mamoswine for something if you have the pivots. Your Talonflame doesn't have Flare Blitz, so that's not the best, but okay. I know. I got the, well, I thought I clicked off the terrain, honestly. But I had the other part. Right, Hammy and Dreadnought are certainly coming in some capacity. Toxic Citrus. Not a bad shout. Pre-toxic Citrus. Yeah, on Impish. Look at that. Very nice. Guaranteed Icicle Crash. You can turn it into Earthquake if you want to, with Shell Armor Dreadnought as well. So you can pivot there if you so choose. Jolly Dreadnought, holy. Alright, so we have whatever we want. Do we have an answer to this? Hold on. I don't know your box, so let me look at the speed tiers. Flamethrower Manectric. Not looking so hot here. I have been known to hit a raw double Willow, but I did it with a fire move on Talonflame so that I was getting Ice Shard and I could roost up. I don't love it without the fire move, though I understand keeping all of these. How the heck do you kill Mamoswine, though? I do not see easy Mamo answers here. And it's oblivious, so you can't intimidate it down. I wonder if you can get yourself a guaranteed Ice Shard. And then hit a... Wise Glass's Manectric Flamethrower on some ice shards. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. No, don't you get Flare Blitz by now? Or did I do this without Icicle Crash and I'm just dumb? Oh, 52. Holy, how the heck did I do that? God, my NG plus was ass. I kid you not, plan A on that fight was double Willow. Although my guy was like max IVs and HP and defense, and when you roost, you drop the flying typing, so you don't take as much damage. Yeah, it wasn't okay. So it was like Willow, Roost, Roost, Willow, Willow, and I think if I got actual crit by Icicle Crash, you could see some rolls of Ice Shard. Natty Gift would get Sun boosted, but you don't have Natty Gift. So you might have to do the Willow thing. And then you always Lepa if you're doing that. You don't Wide Lens, because it makes your odds better. But, oof, that is just so much damage. And he probably rocks. Well, he won't click EQ on the turn that you Roost, right? It doesn't, because Roost only sets you down for the turn. So you'll click Roost, it's always choosing Icicle Crash or Rocks. And so, like, you switch in on Earthquake, you hit the first Will-O-Wisp is really important to use up the Lumberry, and then you Roost. But it's just, this one's taken so much damage. The other thing you could maybe do is stall it out of Icicle Crash, because you do have a 4 times ice resist. But 16 Earthquakes, right? That's too many Earthquakes. You don't have Encore, do you? No. Hammy, your only plus speed Hammy is faster than Mamo. Oh, or 1 speed. You got any scales, HSY? His Hammy is slower. You might have to scale your Arcanine speed, which is a pretty valuable scale. You would do that later anyway. Who demands answers? Oh, why doesn't he get Sucker Punch? I love chat popping off so much I can't even follow it. Yeah, there's so few fights where his Hammy speed. Can you get? Oh, whoa, wait. I'm dumb. Sorry. Guaranteed ice move. Go to Dreadnought. Go to Talonflame. Click Tailwind. Go to Hammy and Tailwind. Flamethrower KOs. And then you actually show fast kill to the back, so you chain Shiftry, and then Tailwind ends, and you don't care, and you win. Okay, I forgot. Sorry, Tailwind wins. Okay, Top Doctor over. Not many people know this, but outspeeding the opponent is good. That's why you should definitely not have natural calm and sassy nature sync just built into your body. Hammy and Tailwind is like the ideal. I just haven't had those tools in a long, long time. Can't wait to get my Tailwind Hunch Crow. W Crocodile. I need to be more adamant or jolly. I'm a pretty jolly guy. I know, you're good. Alright, so let's look at this again. If I get Clawitzer second... Oh, no, we said we get... Well, now that I've looked at this again, getting Empoleon last is fine, because Crocodile actually lives everything. And KOs with Soft Sand, high horsepower. So let's drop the Wise Glasses and go back to level, whatever it was, 48 Raichu. Fake out Psychic, the Quill. We get Dark Pulse. We go Maractus. Can I Miracle Seed Giga Drain kill perchance? I cannot. Smooge. Oh, also we're slower. Maractus is just straight up slower, and I'm sitting here like this is the easiest calc of all time. That's not good. This just in, being slower is bad. Follow me for more tips. That's how you know I should go to bed. Jesus. Alright, so now we kind of need to do a Rose Chain Kill, which we can do. So we want the early Empoleon, and back we go. 53 Wise Glasses, back and forth, around and around. Okay, Raichu, Fake Out. Psychic, Baichu for Earthquake. Go there. Trigger Defiant, which is hilarious. +1 Earthquake. Isn't great, but it's not really any different than the 8th version. I think you don't kill with Soft Sand if I remember. Of course not. 3 attack. Mild Mudkip. Honestly, Swampert Surf is not fake. Okay, switch in on the Earthquake. Beat you. Actually, I don't think Lagging Tail is necessary. If I just go Lumberry Starmie on the random move that we could get from Ape, then Starmie never gets frozen, and we can just extrasensory this guy. If it's so that we always get the first turn off. If it's subs, that's enough chip. Because it's going to sub, then we're going to break the sub, and we're going to go, and we're going to get Dark Pulse guy always. And so that's the chip that we need for Energy Ball to chain, and we outspeed both, and we switch in on Dark Pulse. And then we'll just bring Orbeetle on the back, and I guess we'll bring Maractus. make sure we bring the correct Raichu to get the bait order right. Mud Slap time? We don't have Mud Slap. It's gone. Muscle Band. Okay, we know you need Wise Glasses. You need Lum. You need Asphere exactly. Bing, hello. I sacked Serena and Lucario on Norman. Okay, we do need 53 Wise Glasses Raichu. Yeah, just had to be done. Lucario clutched up for us, though. It was great. I have Ja, now I have Berserker as well, but Berserker with no fake out. But we have 2 fake out mons. Okay. 1 into 2. You're the important ones. Then you do the thing. Then you chain and you guys are along for the ride. Yep. Great fake out mon. I mean, all fake out mons are good. So here we can break the sash. And then Psychic always kills. You get Empoleon for Earthquake. Abe lives it. No crit is good. Fake out Sky Uppercut kills. Oh, he's leftovers. Kill! I'm gonna go recook. I suck tonight. Jesus Christ. I looked at that 90 times too. I'm gonna call it. I suck. The Crawdon thing is one thing, but that's just pathetic. I told you this fight cooked me, and I had like 30 ways to deal with that, right? I just have... What's his face? Crocodile. That ain't a sign. Now this whole run feels invalid too, which it kind of is. I'm gonna keep going. I do not miss Turtle. I'm having my fun. I had my fun with Penguin too. All the starters have something about them. Did I... Let me check what... If I think I... How many did I save the other fight? No, I've missed all this crap. Yikes. We are kind of here for the fun. Let me zoom back. I guess I don't need to do them deathless, so I can just do this. Oh, and this was the one. Remember, I hit this range too because I forgot to level up. I did the Raichu calc with -1 defense on the whatchamacallit guy. This guy. This is a range. That crit me last time too, that's hilarious. WHSY tipsiness. Okay, then it was the Milo thing, and Milo was you at level 50. Could be potent. Well, we already know it. Cherry's already on that guy. Pretty sure Maractus is supposed to hold the Miracle Seed right now. But this is a fake universe, so it's all good. We live. Easy game. Amazing. W Spirit suggestion. I mean, you can't trust my calc scales. Look what I'm coming up with. Okay, 1 into brought 8. Oh, and hey, this is when we messed up, right? Just mess it up again. That's right, I scuffed all the fights. I think I brought Ja as a backup, brought Tyrantrum. It's such a weird rain fight squad. Nope, that's the wrong slot. It's fine. Anybody else? I don't think so. That's good enough. How much money should you put in the Powerball? None. Idiot tax. Put your money in an investment account. Then it actually makes money. I call it the stupid tax as well. I'm Dad. He dropped me last time too. Knock it off, bud. Yeah, Armaldo. It's Swift Swim Armaldo. Alright, now we're going to save, because we're at the Quillfish fight, and we're going to do it correctly this time. With a Pokemon that kills the Empoleon from full, without fake-out support. Freaking dumbass. Okay, 1, 2... 3... No, we need you. 4, 5, and then who else is coming? I said it. I think I said Maractus. Okay, but we love 4 Mon lines, and then we bring the wrong Pokemon. Isn't that great? And then I go to bed. So. Rose gets the Aspire. Starmie gets Lum. Crook can have damage boost, for God's sake, if I run a range after clausing, cheating. Let's just call it cheating. That would be incredible. Lumberry here. And there, why not? Dead Quillfish, Empoleon, Trigger Defiant, we always live crit anyway. That's not boosted damage. Oh my god, it is. It is boosted damage. Your buns. All right, now we're gonna not speed this part up. This is the part where we actually do the job. We can flinch as well. Alright, there's the first burn, it's fine. Nice crit, that's helpful. And a flinch, oh my god. How did I get... Oh, I'm Oranberry. I didn't change to Plum. Then we go to Rose. And we win. 1 to 3 wipe isn't bad. I mean, sounds familiar. See, guys, it's a free fight. God. I am so sorry. I think we can all agree that Syl did not choose the ball hard lifestyle. Neither did I, though, and now look at me. Now look at me.